Hi guys, Dandelion Song here. So let's tackle this. Save the Clock Tower. They say this so many times in this movie, and it has counting up numbers in it. 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 3, 0. And then in the simple gematria, it's 2, 0, 5. Among the things to notice, I wrote the word save over here. Let's find it. If you can see here, on the outside, if you take the center, AV, you know, it's like Ave. In the center, there's a 23, and then on the outer, there's a 24. In the menorah gematria, in Pi and the alphabet, my Marty leads, they talk about that the 23 codes words of divinity, and the 24 codes words that are earthly. So it's interesting that save kind of balances both of those. And this would be a valence code, or a valence decode, because one's an inner rotation and one's an outer rotation. Kind of like the inner part of the sun rotates every 33 days, and the outer part of the sun rotates every 28 days. So all of that is 47, which is an agent. So not all agent numbers are bad. Okay, so that was save. The is the counting down, 765, and it's the master number. Oh, I forgot to tell you, save also all these numbers on the top of the menorah gematria. This would be a 7, so this adds up to 17, which is the high form of pi. Now, clock is very interesting because it has this 322, which is the skull and bones number, and this is the avenue on which the sacrifice in Mecca took place. Honoring sacrifice, I'm going to say that's a sacrifice to the Roman eagle, which equals 235 or 239. Clock. We've seen the clock lately in the Ahmed story. That recently has some new updates. I guess Ahmed is moving to Qatar, or maybe back to Qatar after playing his role. I'm not sure. Very interesting. Okay, so this number, this 322, this skull and bones number, it's a mirror here, so it can go backwards and forwards. But on the very end over here, there's also a master number. And then the whole thing here is a 9 and a 4, which is a 13, which is kind of like half the alphabet. So when I see the menorah gematria number of 13, I think of, it's like half the equation. Pi would be, pi would be, the alphabet would be double pi. Pi derived by 7, pi derived by 7, and so 13 would just be one of those pi's. And this is why we have 50. Our final state is 50, because 2 pi's is 50. And this tetragrammaton is 2 pi's, and it's based on the alphabet. So half of this would be just half of the tetragrammaton. You know, like maybe the male half or the female half, or some kind of like yin and yang kind of idea. Clock equals 44. Been a lot of 44 numbers from Oregon all throughout the whole summer. There have been lots of 44 numbers right next to these 816 numbers and 618 numbers. So tower equals 83, which is it's a mirror to these 38 numbers. But in the menorah gematria, we get an insight because we see that it's a 23 in the menorah, and that is a sign that this is like a word like heaven to them. This is a word of divinity. So that's very interesting, because I don't really think of towers as being divine, but they do. So we can know that if we learn how to decode these. This digitally roots 2 and 11. I don't have a lot of associations. I haven't built a lot of associations yet for 83 and 38. I'm kind of working on that. So this was a short one. But this 1, 2, 3 number we saw, this is the meridian of the Roseburg shooting in Oregon, or hoax shooting in Oregon, where they used their Sandy Hook film to give to the news stations, and probably not very many people caught that anyway. Why are there Sandy Hook signs there? I don't know. I would like to know. Like, I wish you could just have like something that you just call up any statistic you want. How many people noticed that? I don't watch television, so I didn't see it, but I'm wondering how many people would notice that. It's pretty amazing. All right, love you guys. We're going to do Great Scott next. All right, talk to you later.